Give it a couple seconds to get his life together. Perfect. Good morning, beautiful people. While I'm waiting on people to hop on, I'm going to start shuffling some cards and getting situated. And I think this morning I'm going to start with the Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz cards. Good morning, Dory. How are you? Just getting some cards shuffled so we can get started. Give everyone a couple minutes to hop on. How was your weekend, dear? I hope it was a good one. All right, what do we need to hear this morning? Oh, you got the star seed. I love it too. It's amazing. I love the artwork and the messages. I really just love Rebecca Campbell's decks in general, and she's had, I think it's Danielle Noel, do her artwork on both of them, which I really think is awesome. All right. Okay. First card for the day. Ooh. Pivot. Tune into what feels good. So whatever's going on, whatever you're doing in life, whether it has to do with your career, business, if you're an entrepreneur or if you work for a company, it's time to pivot. So if you're feeling like maybe where you're at isn't necessarily where you want to be, now's the time to change that. Just take a little side step, go down the path that feels right, and follow your heart and your soul center. Okay? Also, if my eyes are like all over the place, it's because I'm still getting used to this new camera setup that I have going on. So don't mind me. But card for the day from the Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck from Emily Aarons is pivot. Do not be afraid to, take a different path. A lot of times we get really stuck on like, well, I've been doing this forever and this is what I know and it's what I want to stick with because, doing something different is scary, but it's okay. You're totally allowed to change your paths and the universe is going to support you. All right. And this is your guides, angels, whoever you choose to believe in, letting you know that now's the time to do that. Now's the time to take that pivot, change into a different direction, whatever direction you feel is right for you. Not for everybody else, not for your friends, your family, your coworkers, whoever. It isn't about them. It's about you. So now's a good time to pivot and go with what feels good for you, okay? So that's our first card for the day from the Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck by Emily Aarons. Feel free to drop a comment when you hop on so that I know you're there. Facebook doesn't tell me who jumps onto the live. It just gives me like a little number at the top that says like, hey, this person's here, that person, whatever. So it just gives like 2, 4, 22. I wish it would tell me like who's on so I could like say hi individually, but it doesn't want to do that. So give me one second. I'm going to readjust this a little bit because I feel like that's kind of better. Okay. All right. So the next one I'm going to go with is the Work Your Light Oracle deck, one of my faves. Okay. And if you comment and I don't get your comment right away, it is Facebook being Facebook. The comments are delayed, so it takes a minute for me to see them. I'm going to take a sip of coffee really quick before I keep going. Okay. And honestly, I should probably have my glasses on so that I can actually see the comments without having to like be all up in the screen. But they have like a glare normally, so I try not to wear them while I'm doing like lives and stuff. Actually, hold on, let me see. I have a new setup, so it might not be as bad. Where did they go? My glasses are hiding now. Ah, there they are. They are behind my computer because clearly that's where they'll work, right? Oh, that's not that bad. My setup's made it kind of better. That's cool. Sweet. Okay. All right. What do we need to hear today? And then once I do this poll, I'll probably do one more and then see if anyone else has hopped on, and do some oracle card pulls individually. And that'll be it for the day. Today might be a quick one. I'm not sure. We'll find out. All right. Oh, this is a pretty one. It is Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? There's actually a specific meaning of this word. I believe it's a Celtic word. Hold on, I have it written down. It's actually one of my favorites. I just always forget the meaning because I think the word's just beautiful in and of itself. Where is it? Yes, it is the Celtic word for the journey of the soul. That's why I love it so much. So, our second card for the day, if you can see that, maybe this way, there we go, is Imrama, which is the Celtic word for journey of the soul. So where are you being called to journey, right? Where's your soul pulling you? This kind of goes with our pivot card a little bit. It's essentially, you know, follow your soul path. Where is your soul calling you to go? A lot of times we ignore our soul calling because we're like, no, that can't be right. That can't be what I'm supposed to do. That's not what I've been taught my whole life. But it's not about what you've been taught your whole life. It's about what resonates with you as an individual, as a soul, not just a member of the society or the community that you're living in. And we're essentially programmed a lot of the time to do what everyone else wants us to do and what's quote unquote normal. But honestly, like, fuck that. Do what makes you genuinely happy. If you're not genuinely happy, then it's just not worth it. You know, life is more than doing what everyone else wants you to do. Follow your soul path, follow your soul calling, listen to your heart, and do what makes you happy. And if you're not happy in what you're doing right now, this is your guides and your angels letting you know that's okay. It's time to take a different path, to change it up a bit. You're meant to be on a different journey than the one that you're on right now. And that's awesome. Okay? So again, in Rama, Celtic word for journey of the soul. Listen to your soul, follow your soul path, and you will end up where you are meant to be. Okay? And again, that was the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. All right, whoever is on currently, drop a comment, let me know, and I will pull a card for you. Oh, excuse me. All right. Put these back over here. I'm going to take a sip of coffee really quick. But again, just let me know who's on. And good morning, Shiloh. How are you, darling? And I will get to pulling some individual cards for people. Oh my goodness. How was your weekend, Shiloh? Anything fun? Anything interesting? How are the munchkins? Oh, thanks. These, they're little cheap ones. I think I got them at Target for like 10 bucks. They're like little reader glasses, so I can actually see what's going on my screen. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull one more card for the collective from the Saints and Angels. See what that one has to say. And then if anybody would like an individual card pull, let me know. All right. Whoops. Okay. That one clearly wanted to be seen today, so we're going to go with that one too. Cookouts. Aww. That's totally okay, Shiloh. I forget to message people all the time. It's like I look at the message or I think about it and I'm like, oh, I need to do that today. And then I get sidetracked doing something else. I'm like, shit, I forgot. And then I end up messaging people at like midnight. All right. Okay, so the first card from our Saints and Angels, which decided to fly out of the deck, apparently they just really wanted you to know. Heaven is watching over you. Your guardian angels are watching over you. You are not alone, whatever's going on right now. Everyone has different shit happening at all times, constantly. And even when you're in a situation with somebody, it's different from everyone's perspective. And your angels are there individually, but you also have different like guardians, ancestors, teachers, all watching over you. So you're not alone. A lot of times we feel very alone, especially when we're stressed out, when shit's crazy, when we're feeling overwhelmed. But you're not alone. They're there. They're watching. They're making sure that you're safe, um, and just really just being there for you. So they wanted you to know that this morning. This literally jumped out of the deck. So that is our first one. And then our next one is blessings of abundance. So I've talked about this before. There is just infinite wealth in the universe, infinite wealth out there, infinite blessings, infinite abundance. And it's really just your job to reach out and grab it, okay? Just because you are accepting that abundance, accepting those blessings, does not mean you're taking away from anyone else. And a lot of times we feel guilty. We're like, well, you know, do I really deserve this? Do I deserve this blessing? Do I deserve this wealth? Do I deserve, you know, all this abundance and happiness and everything else that's good that's coming to me? You know, isn't there someone out there who deserves it more? But the fact of the matter is, you are all deserving of all of those amazing things because you were just a beautiful person, a beautiful soul, and you deserve the world, you deserve the universe, you deserve everything. And your guardian angels want you to know that those blessings of abundance are out there and they're just waiting for you to accept them. Okay, and a lot of times we talk about like manifestation and, oh, you know, think positive things, think good things into existence, speak it into existence. But it's not just about thinking about it and speaking about it. You actually have to put in the work, because if we're just like, okay, I'm going to think about it and I'm going to think good things and all these good things are going to happen, but I'm just going to wait, well, then you're putting that waiting energy out there and then the universe is just waiting for you. So then you're in this perpetual standoff of like, well, I'm waiting. Well, now the universe is waiting. So we're just waiting forever instead of, okay, this is what I want. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to think it into existence, but I'm also going to do the work. Like, you can't just be like, I'm going to take a trip to Australia and then not buy a plane ticket. Because how are you going to get to Australia? You going to swim? That's a lot. Just saying. So all of that abundance, those blessings, everything awesome is out there. You just have to reach out and grab it. Do the work. Put in the effort. And it'll happen. Okay. So those were your Saints and Angels cards. The one before that was Imrama from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, which is the Celtic word for Journey of the Soul. Um, so what is your soul calling you to do? Where's your soul calling you to go? And the card before that was Pivot from the Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck by Emily Aarons. So whatever your career field you're in, whatever job, anything like that. If you own your own business, if you feel like maybe where you're at isn't exactly what makes you happy, your guides, guardians, angels, whatever you choose to believe in, they're letting you know now is a good time to take that side step and go with what feels right for you, what feels good for your soul. Okay? So those were our messages so far for the collective. Excuse me. Hi! Hi, Nicole! Okay, you're okay. Hold on 1 second. I got really excited and didn't even like read the comment. Um, oh, your mom's there too! Yay! Okay, so I have a few different decks. We have the, oops, excuse me, the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell, the Starseed Oracle deck, also by Rebecca Campbell, or the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Which one would you like, my dear? I love your mom. Your parents are just great. They're the sweetest people. Okay, so those are the decks. Just let me know which one you would like. If you comment and I don't answer right away, it is because the comments are a little bit delayed. Facebook is kind of slow, but it will pop up on this side over here, and I'll see it, and I will respond. So if I get sidetracked, don't worry, I will come back. All right, Shiloh, it looks like you would like one too. Just let me know which deck, babe, and I will gladly pull one for you. The first one. The first one I pulled up was the Work Your Light, I think. So we'll go with that. If that's not the right one, I'll pull another one. All right. What does Lucia need to hear today? How have you guys been, by the way? How's your weekend? How's life? All that good stuff. Also, I'm looking down because I'm shuffling in my lap because my desk is kind of tiny because I don't have a lot of space. So, it's nothing weird, I promise. All right, let's see. Ooh, vacation. I need a vacation. I want to go to the beach. I'm so pale right now. I need to get my tan on. Enjoy a cute umbrella drink for me. All right. Ooh, okay. So your card, my dear, is Starseed. What lights you up? Okay, I just love this card. It's beautiful. You can see the woman on the side over here. Okay, also on the beach, looking out into the universe, the stars. This might get a little woo-woo for some people, so bear with me, okay? But Starseed is a soul that has incarnated during this cycle from essentially a different planet. Now, not everyone believes in extraterrestrials and that there's other intelligent life out there. That's okay. You don't have to. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. This is what a starseed is a soul from one of those planets that has incarnated in a human form on Earth at this time. And a lot of starseeds throughout their life feel like they're constantly looking for home. They're looking for their place of belonging, their soul family, their star family, and they don't necessarily feel like Earth is really where they're meant to be. Some of them are like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm on Earth, I'm doing great, I'm living my best life, sharing my light with the world. Some people don't. That's okay too. I'm also a starseed. For me, a lot of times it was, no matter where I'm at, I'm like, okay, this is awesome, I'm having fun, I love these people, but I feel like something's missing. And it kind of makes sense. But what this card essentially is saying is for you to look within yourself, do some introspection essentially, and figure out what lights you up, what lights up your soul, what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you're in the absolute right place, doing the perfect thing for you, and living your genuine best life as your best self. So wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, maybe it's not feeling like 100% who you're meant to be or where you're meant to be. And now it's time to take the time to do the work and look inside and determine, okay, You know, why am I feeling this way? Or do I feel like this is exactly where I'm meant to be? But what lights me up? What makes me happy? What makes me feel like I'm my best self? Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Coffee. Um, so that is this card, Starseed, from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Sorry if that was a little woo-woo for some of you guys, but that's just what it means. So if you have any questions, drop a comment. If it resonates, let me know. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, any good jokes, I like good jokes, put them in the comments, okay? All right. Let me see. Oh, I got some comments over here. Okay. All right, Shiloh. Work your light or angels in your biz. Hi, Matt. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I think I'm going to do the work your light, Shiloh. I like the angels in your biz. They're good. But I think today is a work your light kind of day for you. All right, let's see. You're welcome. I hope that resonated and made sense. I hope it wasn't too woo-woo for you. And I say woo-woo because that's what people kind of refer to metaphysical stuff and things that they don't really understand. They either refer to it as like witchy or woo-woo or whatever, and that's fine. Refer to it as whatever makes you feel better. But that just is what it is, in my opinion. So, woo, I'm dropping stuff. All right, Shiloh, let's see. What does Shiloh need to hear today? Oh, Facebook's doing that thing again. All right, if you can still see me, let me know. Facebook has blacked out my screen again, so I cannot see myself. But if you can still see me, just drop a comment. I'm still here, I promise. Oh, Nicole, I just got your other comment. Oh, I would love for you to follow me. Okay, let's see. Okay, perfect. So you guys can see me. So what I'm gonna do, because it's really weird, like seeing like a black screen because I can't see where I'm holding the cards and if you can see it or not. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this live and I'm gonna open up another one super quick. It takes like less than a minute. And then I'm going to keep going with the oracle cards. Shiloh, I'm going to pull your card. And then if anyone else wants one, I'm gladly pull a card for you. It's just going to take me like a minute to reset this up because for some reason Facebook is just not working with me. I guess they did some algorithm changes on the back end of things, and that's been causing issues for a few people. It just happens to happen to me more frequently than I would like. So I'm going to close this one down really quick, and then I'm going to open up a new one. Thank you for bearing with me. I will be right back, guys.